It's a Magic Marker Monday. It's a Magic Marker Monday. Here's the question. How many games are the Cowboys going to win the rest of the way? Let's make sure we get you squared away, chat, with exactly what we're looking at.
Tell us those games.
You're going to host the Bangies.
Okay.
You're going to host the Bangies. Then you're going to travel to the Carolina Panthers.
Who's quietly been...
Bryce
They've been playing a
Young.
little bit better. Bryce Young.
They've been competitive.
Bryce Young's been way better since he got benched for a little bit.
They've been competitive.
Perspective.
Then you will host the Baker Mayfield-led Tampa Bay Buccaneers, who are trying, by the way, to go 3 years in a row of being under 500 at Week 13 and going to the playoffs.
That's insane. What?
What a great division. Yeah, they've been under 500 in Week 13 for the third straight year, and they're trying to make the playoffs for the third straight year.
That's an insane,
See, if we were in the
statistic.
EFC South, we'd be good.
Yeah,
we'd
that'd be great.
Go. Then
No,
we make a run and get the playoffs and everything.
Yeah, and Baker was awful this week, and they still won the game because sometimes you get to do that, and that's nice. So you are, let's see, you host Bengals, you go to Panthers, you host Tampa Bay, you go to Philadelphia, and then you host the Washington Commanders to go to the playoffs in Week 18.
Yep.
Obviously. So all I want from you is how many games are the Cowboys going to win the rest of the way? Kerry Matthews, Freak Jesus, is in the chat. He says we're going to winning out, going to the big bowl. Slug also has us winning out. That's 5. Michael has 3. Otis has 3. That's the numbers you got. Jesse, you want to kick us off? Well, you have to finish your picture.
Yeah.
Yeah, your picture's done.
Oh, that was nice.
1.
But little smiley face there.
That's not even a smiley face. It's like
a meh face.
It's like I think they win 1.
Make me alter my drawing a little bit.
Yeah, I think they win 1 game here from here on out, and I think that game is the Panthers. I think this was a great spark. It's great energy to kind of get, because honestly, like the losing was beating us down.
I'm tired.
100%.
Like the losing was
beating me down.
gonna-
Yes, it was.
I was happy
for yourself.
I was tired.
I had the time of my life.
The losing was beating me down.
having-
It was beating me down. We come in here to get ready for a show, and we're looking at each other, and we're like, oh, what are we going to talk about today?
Yeah, it
I
hurts.
just kept watching Travis Hunter every night, and I was like, man, this is going to be great.
And so for me, this 2-game winning streak, it was good for the soul. It was good for content. It was good just for the morale. And it was great. I know Jerry loved it because it gave people that feeling, right? We started seeing all the people saying, oh, there's hope. We're going to make a run and we're going to be back in it again. But realistically, you're not. Like, you're still marching out there, one of the worst offenses in the league, and you really can't do much there. And the defense is playing up to par. Like, you're getting a lot from them, but I don't think you win Monday night.
Bengals are 4-8, dude.
Yeah, I know.
You're a hater.
I know. I don't think you win Monday night. You're definitely not beating Philadelphia.
What if they've already shut it down? They're locked into the 2 seed.
Who's that backup quarterback?
I forgot, but
Probably don't beat him either. Kenny Pickett.
Kenny Pickett. TC's got our back.
There you go, TC.
There you go, TC.
Kenny Pickett, a glove guy?
He is
a glove guy.
Kenny
He is a
2-glove?
guy, yeah.
Okay.
I know that you already beat Washington, but that's going to be an interesting game. They might play actually. They know how to play football. That's
That'd be
how you
better
play
if
them.
they did, yeah.
You'll beat the Carolina Panthers. You'll beat the Carolina
I didn't think
Panthers,
about
and that'll be the one win that you get from this next 5 games for me.
Okay, 1. So Jesse's back to what he, his role.
I didn't think about the Commanders maybe sitting people.
Daniel, Cowboys are going to win 14 games. The Commanders are going to
But they're not going to, yeah.
Well, it's not possible, but they might next year. But, the Commanders sitting people would be tough. They would have to be locked into the 7 seed already.
If they're sitting people, which means you're out.
Right. That means you're out. And so you're not playing for anything either. But, who knows? Who knows? Because that's who we're hunting. We're going to run down the Commanders.
All right.
As long as you guys wrote big numbers, we're hunting down the Commanders. Joe?
You asked earlier, do we believe? I believe that they believe. And so I think that they are about to go on a run. I think they're going to win. They're going to go 3-2 the rest of the way. And I do see them.
Awful.
I do see them beating the Bengals. I see them beating the Panthers. I see them beating the Bucks, losing to the Eagles, and then
the
losing
Commanders.
to the Commanders. And here's the thing about the Commanders, and this is why this whole thing is gonna just
Why
kill.
did you erase yours?
This is why this whole thing's gonna kill Jeff.
changing
This is why Jeff might have a heart attack through this whole thing
It's the same.
because the Commanders are on a bye.
It can be the same.
Commanders are on a bye this week.
Okay.
They only have 4 more games left.
Yeah.
The
If they win
Saints,
one of them, you're dead.
They win one of them, you're done.
Probably.
And they got the Saints, they got the Falcons, they've got the Eagles, and then they've got the Cowboys. I think that 3% chance that NFL.com uses about the Cowboys is pretty accurate because I think the Commanders would have to lose out.
Well, and it's not only that. There's also other teams ahead of you.
Correct. But Tampa Bay is one of them.
would have to suck.
Tampa Bay is one of them. The 49ers are imploding. So I think that actually in terms of like the 5, 7, 6, and 6 teams, the Cowboys actually, if they can do a lot to get close to the Commanders, but the Commanders just have to completely implode for this to even have a chance. So I believe they'll go 3-2 the rest of the way, and Jeff might have a heart attack watching Tankathon.
No, I won't have a heart attack. You know, I'll just get geared up to pick 16th and just be ready to find a good player.
Can I just drop in a little bit of a nugget right here?
I wish you would. I love nuggets.
I want you guys to understand and actually know this. Public shaming works.
Yes.
Okay. Public shaming always works.
Yes.
If you don't think public shaming works, take a look at Joe right now. Joe's not. He's normally
A raw dog?
He's normally a raw
but
dogger.
not with this.
You're normally a raw dogger on the quarter zip.
What?
You got a shirt on?
You know I do,
Jason?
baby. You know I do. No
Somewhere
raw
down
dogger
there?
for me.
Yeah, okay.
This is
You're
no,
normally
no,
a
no.
raw dogger.
I don't think
You're-
we can ask Aisha, but Aisha, is there?
You
Okay.
know, don't do that.
I'm
Don't-
not
I said I don't think
Yeah.
we can.
I'm not.
All
really-
I'm saying is
not
public
really
shaming
offended by
works.
it.
No.
Look at Joe Hoyt. He's no longer a raw dogger. He has a shirt under his quarter zip. Proceed.
I'm gonna tell you something.
It
right
wasn't
now.
because of public shaming. I'm just going to say that.
Okay.
He's pushing an agenda that's not accurate, even though
Just
there
saying.
is fodder to make it
You
think it's
can't.
accurate.
You can't say that it's not because of public shaming.
I can't.
I guess you.
But
You
I can't say it is because
Right.
it's not.
Well,
What are you going to do? You each
two
just
things
have.
can be true.
You each have your own reality and perspective. There is no truth, only perspective.
All I know is that he's
well
not raw
said.
dogging on the quarter zip.
Stop talking.
Aisha, how many games you got him winning?
Oh God. I actually think they're gonna beat the Bengals.
Why do you keep erasing your
How many
answers?
t-
But you
picks-
erased it and went back to the other one. And
No. I actually think they're gonna beat the Bengals. Carolina's offensive line still schmucks. Like the only
Schmucks.
like Bryce Young is navigating it, and he has more of a feel for the pocket, and that's some of the things he's doing well. But they are not good. The Bucs defense is not good either, but the Cowboys offense isn't good. I'm torn. I think they lose to Philly and the Commanders.
Are you gonna write anything down?
I did wrote
that's
it.
the part of
Do you
the
write a
magic
number?
mark
Do you write
of
a number?
Monday. You just
I did wrote it.
What is it? I did. Okay,
I think
got
they're
him
gonna
going
go 3-2. But again,
Alright.
y'all know I suck at these things because we're
No, you didn't.
very far from 13 games.
Look,
as I picked at the beginning of
I
the
think
year.
you picked 14, maybe 15. I have them winning
Oh,
one more game with a happy face and a sad face.
you need help.
I need a lot of help, but
I feel like that girl
I
like
get it
that, on
weekly.
that gift that she likes whenever she
Yeah,
drinks,
yeah,
she
yeah.
sips, she's like,
Yeah.
or that one Miami Heat
Alonzo
guy.
Mourning.
Yeah, Alonzo Mourning. Where it's just like,
yeah,
it's like-
yeah.
Yeah, I think that the Cowboys are going to lose to the Cincinnati Bengals. I think the Cowboys are going to win against one of the Panthers and or Buccaneers and
But not
lose to
both?
the other one.
Okay.
And then they'll lose to the Eagles and the Commanders. Yeah, I haven't decided which one they're going to beat out of the Panthers and Buccaneers, but they're going to beat one of them. And then we'll slide on in with a tidy little 6-11, flirting with the top 10 pick, give or take. And that'll be fine.
The thing
that'll
that
be fine.
scares me about
I'm tired.
Tampa,
That'll be fine.
like,
Bucky Irving.
they can. I was gonna say they can run the football.
Name that college.
Bucky
Like for the
Irving
first year ever.
Name-
Oregon,
name that-
Bucky Irving, Oregon.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they can run the football. And of course, Baker comes back to Texas. He got a little, Baker plays with a little ish in his neck.
Yeah.
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
yeah.
That's what scares me about that game.
Yeah,
is
it's
that
just
they
their
can
defense.
run the football. And I like Bucky Irving running the football.
Are you ready for a side
way-
tangent on Bucky Irving?
Yes.
I just want to tell people
Yes.
it does matter in the NFL. You want to be a better athlete than the person across from you as often as you can be
Mhm.
because it's the person across from you. And if you're a better athlete, you can probably beat them at whatever you're doing.
Play
Facts.
multiple sports?
Running back doesn't matter. Like a lot of people were scared off on Bucky Irving because he was small and unathletic.
Bro.
Running backs don't have a direct opponent.
People
you don't
thought he
have
was-
anyone that you have to out-athlete directly in front of you. It's how good are you at running the football.
Well,
And
is
Bucky
Reed
Irving was
Williams
really good. Bucky Irving got underdrafted because he was a bad athlete that was small. He's a good
The
player.
tape-
Tell him something, Jeff.
I mean, I watched him. I was very impressed with
He's a
them.
good
But-
player.
but, yeah,
They got another one in Oregon, too.
your weak point on your team is what? Your offense, right?
On this team,
yes.
it's still everything but the offense more, yeah.
Yeah, the offense more. Yes.
The offense more, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing that I look at with Carolina and the Bucs is like, y'all's defenses ain't that good.
Yeah.
The offense, Cowboys offense, if they can just score a little bit, especially with how the defense is able to get pressure, has been able to get pressure, we'll see.
I mean, this is why I believe that they are going to go on a run too, because they're not turning the ball over. They're running the ball, and they're playing decent defense.
They're risking turning the ball over.
But not as high as they were against Houston.
The quarterback who's in now has fumbled 7 times in 5 games. The other team's just not getting it all the time.
True.
You're flirting with it.
You're flirting with it. That's a great stat, by the
You
way.
can flirt.
But they're not yet.
It's true. It's true.
But
they're not.
But they are running the ball. I think running the ball and playing decent defense is a big reason why they're actually going to have a chance to win the next 3 games.
And I think the Bengal game, what does give you a chance, I mean, they're 4-8, but what does give you a chance
They're a
is,
scary 4-8.
like, the one thing that they do well is Joe Burrow throws the ball to people.
Yeah.
Like,
He has, but he had this year.
he has.
This year?
Yes.
He has 5 interceptions with 30 touchdowns.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's the one thing they do really well is him throwing the ball, not to you, to his guys.
no, to his
guys.
own guys. His own guys.
I thought you meant to you.
No.
Okay, my
Not
fault.
only is their defense ass, they don't run the ball well. Like, all they do is Joe Burrow can throw it to people. That's it.
Yeah.
Now, when Joe Burrow is going to throw it to people, that also means that Micah Parsons gets to go after Joe Burrow.
True.
You got a shot. You got a shot.
Dak and Joe Burrow need the Spider-Man meme for the lives that they live.
Nobody's helping us. What is this?
Offense is really good most years. Your defense is struggling. It's literally the same.
Mm-hmm. So that's what we got.
Y'all silly like the mayor.